Hey everybody, hope everybody's having a great weekend so far. It's Sunday night, and well, there's a lot going on. There's definitely a lot going on in the world, but I'm here talking about personal stuff. And I took a drum class today by my friend Jimbo Talbot. And if you get a chance to look him up, our drum quest, definitely look him up because it's incredible. And one of the things that first things he mentioned to us when we started our drumming class today was how you drum is a reflection of what's going on inside of you, because you're the drum, and that's because there is a frequency or a beat going on inside of you. The heart is beating all the time, and it's pumping what you need for your life into your body. And so I found that super interesting because when we really started drumming, and I was in a drum and bugle corps, but I was not a drummer. And so I've also had issues with rhythm my entire life, never been my thing. I dance. I always say I look like a dancing whale on the dance floor. But with that being said, as we were drumming, I could feel the rhythm. And what I noticed is that we were actually in sync with the rhythm. And what does that tell us? We were all one. How does that tell us? We immediately just started to sync together because that's community. And community can sync together as a result of setting intentions of being in sync with each other. But the problem is that we're afraid that we're going to lose our individuality. And it's really interesting because I made the correlation for this several years ago. And I started thinking about, we cuddle up with somebody we love. And what ends up happening? You start breathing in sync with each other. And this is because you guys are, when that happens, you're in sync, you care about them, and you start to sync up with this person. And it's because we're individual people expressing, but we still are all one. We're expressing as individuals so that we can grow and bring that interest or that dynamic back to the one consciousness. And that scares everybody, and that's okay. But what I really got from this is, as we were drumming, I actually was keeping a rhythm. I was actually keeping a beat. And the more and more I let go of any preconceived ideas, Jeremy, you have no rhythm, or hey, you'll never get in sequence because you were never able to do this before. And that's because inside, most of my life, I was tight inside. In other words, the energy wasn't able to flow and move correctly. And your life is like a dance. It's the drums dancing. And so if we flow, that's what getting into the flow is all about. If we're flowing with the energy of the universe, then we're dancing to the beat of our own drum, so to speak. And those are metaphors, of course. But there is this part where we feel like we have to do all these things, and we judge ourselves and we let go. There's so many things of these preconceived ideas of what we have to be like. And I can name a few out here, but what ends up happening is that people start getting triggered. And the truth is that even me just saying being in the flow triggers people. And the triggers are areas of opportunity for you to let go. And so if people get caught up in all their stuff that's going on in their lives, and they say, I'm not going to let go of that because whatever's going on is ridiculous. And so those judgments, those things that we feel that we have to have a certain way, is our rigidness and our harshness keeps us from dancing and having that flow or that letting go. So as if my friend Jonathan and I and the people in the group, we were drumming, we could feel this moment, and we can also feel ourselves coming out of our bodies, dancing in the cosmos, so to speak. And so we spend all this time playing these rules and these ideas and these stories that were told to us by our family, friends, loved ones, school teachers, governments, television, all that other kind of stuff. And those opinions about yourself and about how you should do things sometimes are incorrect. And a lot of times they're incorrect. And then we walk around life and we're upset, we're miserable, we're not happy, and we spend our lives wondering what's going to happen. are wondering what's next for us. What is our purpose? Because our purpose is clouded by all these ideas that we were told we had to be married by a certain time. We had to have our career established by the certain time. You have to have a career that makes you money. You have to have all this kind of stuff. And what I found in my life is as I have followed those rules, I tend to get more and more miserable. When I follow to the beat of my own drum, when I follow what is passionate, and when I align and keep myself grounded and connected and balanced, then I find a lot more peace and a lot more opportunities, and the abundance just flows in. Because what ends up happening is you're trying to follow this rigid life of the way you think you should be. Your energy is tight and constricted, but when you're in flow, it allows abundance to flow in many different avenues. And we have ideas what abundance should be like. And so we should be asking, I ask for the highest and best good. I ask for it in divine timing and divine order. And when we look at things and we really think we want it, we say that or better. And the reason why we do all those things is because they open the energy up for the possibilities. The floodgates can open because there's not a constricted dam or door closing those opportunities. And that's what happens when in our rigidness is we close the doors of opportunities. And so there's a lot. And I just had a lot of fun with that drum class today. And I welcome you to check out Jimbo. The other thing I want to put up here is that I am doing another retreat in Belize in October, and that is under the heartalchemyretreats.com. I'm going to pull that, or heartalchemyretreats.com. I'm doing that in October, and I invite all of you to come with us, or come with Donna Campbell and I. That will be a lot of fun. Also, I am always available for sessions. I can do them via Zoom, and I can do. They're all the sessions are listed right on my website, which is the Storytelling Alchemist, storytellingalchemist.com. So everybody have an amazing week, and much love. I have my friend Cheryl Lynn coming on the show on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Eastern, and so that should be a really good show. So many blessings, everybody, and much love. Bye-bye.